oriented as, I'm going to say, as Nuke. Like with Vertigo, you don't really have to control large swathes of the maps. It's like kind of a bit by bit approach, like overpass, where you can slowly progress your way up ramp to the next spot, after that. And on the B side, it's just straight up a 1v1 half the time between the lurk and the player on the B side. We'll see what DXA and Vantage do with their defenses, especially on the B side. Because sometimes on the B side, they always play like one player on drop or one player on B, and sometimes teams play two players on B. I just want to see like what sort of setup they're going to have on those gun rounds. Whether it's going to be the 2-man B setup, or is it going to be the 1-man each? And we're going to have some great 1v1s.
Kill rush B.
Vision, not happy with that one. The second Gray does get another headshot as well. Vision somehow living, and he just didn't get in. Vantage is continuing to just push and push and push and continue where they left off.
I mean, blinking, you missed it. I don't really know how to analyze that round. I mean, Vision just fired 2 big kills. The rotation's coming in perfect time.
Sorry, I just got back. It was a round?
Apparently
I
so.
thought it was warm up. Oh, jeez. And I was just warming up my voice and whatnot.
Yeah, apparently so. Expect a lot of like ramp play.
I gotta not blink. Okay, just gotta not blink. Okay, just gotta keep those eyes open.
Yeah, you get the Mr. Bean cocktail sticks.
Exactly.
He's trying to keep himself awake driving. Classic. But yeah, I mean, with the buy rounds, expect a very puggy style out of DXA, I guess. Expect for a lot of ramp play, a lot of control for ramp, as Kyo tries to do. Some with the Glock, of course. Going to lose out to the better firepower, but this is going to be the big one. AKs are going to be coming out. They know that there are MP9s still in the hands of Vantage, so where do you look to go off of that? Do you look to go B and take the longer range gunfights? Do you try and take mid and hope that there isn't an MP9 playing close? They're going to have to come across one at some point if they want to win their round.
3Ks at a Galil. DXA just happy to go on to this gun round. Roflko, he's going to go for the 1v1 against Vision. And Vision won that 1v1 last time. On Nuke. Well, Roflko's going for the boost, going for that lurk play. Vision, he's only checking these slight angles. I definitely heard that noise. So they're playing 2 on B at the moment, actually, for Vantage. They might be able to clear out B here to get 1-1 Roflko. Shuts down Scout 1 might get the rest. And this B crunch has just gone horribly wrong, and basically Vantage are able to just hold this B execute. It's going to be a 3rd round on board for Vantage. They didn't drop all the MP9s though. Viridian still has an MP9, but they did pick up an AK on Skull.
Yeah, this is not the way you want to start if you're DXA. I mean, both times you've tried going to B, it's been an absolute bloodbath, and it's not been a bloodbath in your favour. Not even close to being in your favour. DXA just completely shut out, and that's props to Vantage, you know, a great read on to the B push coming in. And Vantage already with the upper foot. We've seen this before though, so let's hope they, well, for Vantage's sake, they keep it up. As Lucas being found in mid, tags onto Roflko as well. Ocean trying his luck now as Omichella trading back and forth some damage. The Vantage is just gonna reset and get ready for the exec that is about to come out. It will be towards A. DXA are going to give A a shot here. They've got Damyo solo, basically solo peeking ramp right now with the help of Viridian, who will be jump spotting for him. Basically trying to play the bait and switch. Going to peek first, and then Damyo comes in to sweep them up with the M4. Damyo has been found by a Deagle. Viridian having to reposition with the MP9 as the W key is still held on the keyboards for DXA.
Yep, Omichella just being zoned out by the smokes, but I think it's going to be put up on towards the boost towards Heaven. Just waiting on the edge of that smoke. He goes down, he drops off Skull. Skull 1 might get second as well, just poking and prodding. Roflko's been touched up as well, but Motion with the trade, but can't get the 1D, but doesn't really matter anyway. And Omichella takes 4 on the board, and Omichella, he's been playing very well. His ADR already 187. His ADR on Nuke was 112. He's just turned into beast mode towards that second half, and well, now on Vertigo. 4 rounds on the board for Vantage.
Yeah, DXA certainly want to have a much better round than the third round that they had when they tried going B, and they just didn't get anywhere. I don't even think they got past the stairs.
No.
So, yeah, they're probably
Stairs
gonna.
as far as you get.
I'd imagine they slow it down here, which they are. Being shot out of ramp already, so yeah, just gonna take this slow, as I expected. They are trying to take ramp. Flashbang comes in, and it will be Vantage trying to press the issue, but unfortunately, Roflko gets 2 freebies.
They walk into that meat grinder, the Roflko meat grinder, and he's just like,
Well, the thing is, they thought they mollied that corner, but the molly just went a little bit too far. So Roflko, instead of smoking that molly, which he didn't need to do and give away his position, he just held the corner, expected the push to come in, and yeah, finds
Smart
both
move.
players in the back.
You know, gotta give props to him there. Like, you're just using that misinformation to his advantage. DXA, they're going for the B execute. I gotta say, 2 players towards B. Actually, no, they're going back towards A instead.
Yeah, 3v5 in terms of Vantage's point of view. They're just going to gamble stack towards B. Unfortunately, this time around, they've got it completely wrong. They're going to be concerned by this smoke, but when they do end up getting past, they're going to realise it was all a bit of a sham. Oh dear, Keo finds Roflko's head. I mean, vote him off the ship. He's the imposter?
Maybe? Now they're gonna go for the retake here. I'm not sure about this actually. They really should have planted that a long time ago. Now Vantage has got a chance to potentially win the round if they stop the bomb plant. And this is actually going from bad to worse with DXA. 5v3 Advantage gone down to a 3v3, and Vantage are going to play for the retake now. Previously, they're just going to potentially play for the save. And that Q blunders really could bite them here. Lucas steadies the ship, takes down Skull Hunter, and Viridian takes down Keo. Lucas shuts down Viridian as well. Lucas on the side, but the least likely player to get all these kills, and Lucas has got a free K to just get DXA there first. Like, you never expect that player on the site to get all 3 kills. It's usually the players that are just working off him.
Yeah, just stay patient, wait for the opportunities to come his way, and the aim was there to do the talking for him. DXA, yeah, was shaky one. I'm not too sure what happened with Keo. Maybe he was just just waiting in his head to see something in the scope, and then Roflko pops up his head and he just pulls the trigger. Not too sure, but luckily for DXA did not punish them. It was certainly starting to look like it was certainly going to.
Poking and prodding. Keo gets the initial pick, I believe, at the B bomb site.
Oh, where does that smoke land?
Somewhere. Maybe at the bottom of the building. They've actually changed the players on the B side. Now it's Oceania on the B side. And he's taking on taking on Hugh, I believe.
DXA just killing sound. Gonna try and retake ramp once again. They do have Damio to get past, and then after that, they will have Viridian, who's been performing well in this best of 3.
Let's go on. Doesn't win the UMP.
Oh, this is a massive fake.
You couldn't even see at all when Hugh's done it.
Yeah, this is a massive fake. It's going to force some rotations off of A. DXA are going to continue to creep over towards A, as Viridian's been doing a bit too many squats. His backside showing around the door. And a really nice round out of DXA, but they've got to do a big thanks to Hugh, who, you know, just took the minds of those A players off of A and allowed his team to walk out onto the site.
Yeah, I've got to say, like, you know, he's just perfect. The perfect misdirection, because basically they got 38 seconds. They can just walk onto the B site that stage. Vantage are we going to save here? Okay, like, you know, save, we're not going to get anywhere. And just the perfect sucker punch from DXA. And they also, not to mention, clean out the weapons of Vantage. It couldn't possibly save.
Ramp successfully taken for DXA. No surprise, as Vantage have USPs out in full force.
Yeah, I guess
Trying
they
to find
don't trust
something
it.
towards mid. Yeah, Lucas is ready. Some more eco frags in his crosshair. Can only get the one though. AK is going to be saved, I imagine, or do they try to at least go for it? Don't have to save, no, but you know, save 3k where you can. I mean, it can go a long way in the long run.
Yeah, I've got to say at this point, DXA got to rush to accelerate. They got to get that bomb down quickly before that gets out of hand, and they grab another AK, and suddenly it's a 3v3, and they've actually got rifles.
They're trying to boost vision here. They do. Kio's ready for it though. That AK's going to be in a really awkward position to try and retrieve now. Ian going to try his luck. Luck's no good today, unfortunately. Don't be doing the lottery anytime soon.
Michel's actually grabbed the AK in the end. Damio goes down, but I think Michel's going to be able to save that. He's at the B site at the moment. DXA starting to make a bit of a comeback. Is Vantage? Oh, are they running out of steam now? It's not the time. Vertigo? What sort of map is Vertigo at the moment? The last time I've casted it was a T-side map.
Pretty 50-50 to be honest. I mean, it doesn't surprise me when I see a 7.5 CT, doesn't surprise me when I see a 7.5 T. It all depends really on who wins ramp most of the time, if I'm honest. It's a big telltale of what's to come, and yeah, you see plays like this. Damio can't pick up on it though, really should have had a kill there at least.
It was a bit unfortunate that Motion shot for his own teammate to take down Damio.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's some like secret formula that DXA have got. We're just shooting players in their own players in the head.
Yep. They've given Hugh the
Keo
AWP as
about
well.
that one.
Yeah, maybe. They got Hugh the AWP down as well, which is pretty decent, I gotta say. They're gonna test this B bomb site. So they have the one defender on the B bomb site. It's just Vision. They mix and match their B attackers and defenders. We've had Hugh, we've had Roflko, we've had Vision, we've had Skull Hunter on this B bomb site solo.
Vision having a look. He's in an aggressive position. Trying to find some wallbang through the wood. Can't connect. There's now Motion. Tries to find some of his own. This is a full commit though. They have 40 seconds left, yes, but all the players on the map alive for the T side are pressing towards this B side. Molotov's going to force Vision to play his hand as, again, the kill feed just lights up with at least 6 kills, and it's a 1v2 for Hugh. Unfortunately, doesn't work out for him. Am I right in remembering Hugh was like a secondary AWP for Chiefs?
He was the main AWPer for Chiefs.
He was the main AWPer, yeah, so he was
Yep.
certainly in his element in that moment, but unfortunately HE's going to do a bit of damage as well as the M4 as well.
I guess I'm a bit concerned there. Basically, there was 2 kills there that was like basically high friendly fire, high enough to be assist for the friendly fire. So a big concern there. On that push from DXA, like they practically did a lot of damage, more damage to themselves. Recorded assists on that execute, which is not ideal. Just poking and probably trying to get any information, see if they can find anyone on ramp. But at the moment, just firing AK bullets through into the abyss. No one's there.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the old radar bug. Parts of Vertigo are a bit deceiving. Of course, it says Hugh's up on A right now, but he's actually around the outskirts of bottom B.
Maybe he's on the outskirts of A. Maybe he's just like, kind of warps, just loops to the A site. You know those levels where you go from the left side of the map to the right side of the map? Maybe it's just like that on Vertigo. They can go straight away back to T spawn by just exiting off behind the B bomb site.
And another retake ramp. This is usually how Vertigo is played, certainly.
He's dead. Federated is 100% dead. Like, he's gonna get double peek like that. Because you just got nowhere to retreat to. And once you have nowhere to retreat to, they just, you know, the fangs come out and they goes crunch. Trying to fight back the side. Oceania just charges through the W button, but immediately thrown out by Lucas. They're trying to just stop this plant, buy time. Now Vision in a 1v3. Can he stop this plant at least? If he takes out Lucas as late as possible, but I don't think he will be able to. Lucas loses to Vision. Vision does take up Q as possible here. But Q didn't expect Q to be so aggressive on ramp. It's going to be another round for DXA, and they're starting to trade rounds to advantage for DXA.
Yeah, the pendulum just going backwards and forwards to each team. Side to side, and well, now Vantage under a bit of pressure now towards the latter stages of the first half. Money not going to be there for them. They need to save. And this one should, I say should, be tied up at 5 apiece. And even if Vantage can get like the AWP saved off Keo, that would be going
massive.
Quite a long way for them, yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. A lot of miscue tilt. Damien Skull Hunter, P250 in the 5-7. Could be a lethal crossfire to not get beat, but Roflko's got an entry towards A, and that's where everything's going to be switching towards. Vision of the 1D, just looking to see if anyone's flanking across. And DXA will tie it up. First time that DXA have been tied, or not been down against Vantage, since Nuke Round 7. And before I'm wrong on that, but I'm very sure they didn't win pistols.
I mean, it sounds correct, so I'll give it to you.
Yep, Roflko. To the Skull Hunter. Skull Hunter swings, doesn't get the headshot. The 5-7 dropped. Vision with the 1D. Can he get a second one? Are you going to kill? Might be able to save it here. Just going to dash in. Oh, he should be fine.
There you go. I said it. Vision saving the AWP. That's a bit of a W for Vantage now. You save 5k basically. And they wouldn't have had the AWP going into that round. They do now. And Viridian has everything he needs to cook up something very, very special.
Yeah, it's gonna cook up some tomato soup. Nah, tomato soup's too easy. You know, cook up a lobster feast.
Too bland. Yeah, you need
lobster
something
feast.
special.
You know what sauce on it? You know, I'm not sure. I'm not a cook, okay?
Yeah, I'm not a seafood person either.
A caviar. He's gonna have that as well. Lobster, some caviar, oysters as well, giant steak, giant ham leg, great potato salad, Caesar salad as well. In fact, it's just a banquet, okay? Because if you're cooking up a banquet of that all. And also gonna say, like, giving CT side weapons is, I gotta say, it's kind of unforgivable at times because
they did not need to push elevator there at all. Like Roflko, okay, fair enough. Want some eco frags, fine. Like you have money to do so. But you know, Keo also pushing with the AWP. It's just way too aggressive. It's just an unnecessary thing to do. And again, like you're just giving the team $4,750 to, you know, not have to use in the next round. And as a T, you always wanted to win rounds, but you also wanted to also limit the money that the CTs are managing to save, and that is just not one of those times.
Exactly. If the CT side economy gets going, that full utility and it makes it incredibly difficult to get into a site.
Especially when on a map like Vertigo, like utility is so vital for controlling ramp for the first half of the round. You know, you need it as well to stop any B pushes coming out. You have a Molotov, then you have a smoke to, you know, stop an exit coming out towards B, which is basically only able to be taken from one choke point. So, yeah, util for the CT is very vital.
Because say Viridian's got a very important player today. It's holding A main, so they know it's going to be a B execute. So they can actually merge the defense more towards B. They've got the drop player, they've got one of the A players brought over. Because Viridian's got a big angle on towards main, so it's just like no one's there, so it has to be a B push. So they go take care of drop and take care of the choke point at B. Lots been thrown in vision, is ready to swing out catwalk, catches. Oh jeez, perfect, great flash. But the flash assist didn't come up though, so
I think it was a team flash.
Oh, was it team flash? Oh jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you could see. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw a tracer.
Okay.
On the
wouldn't it come up though, as a team flash, or no?
No, team flashes don't appear if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pretty sure they don't.
Yeah,
I mean, either way, we should have saw an assist either way, right? Because all those players were blind. So whether it was a CT flash or a T, we should have seen it, and we didn't. But if my eyes aren't deceiving me, I believe it was a T-sided flash.
Yeah. Probably not ideal on the execute either, and just vision wasn't even effective. I think that flash was thrown too deep, so over vision's head towards the back of side. So yeah, everyone else got flashed by him because he was facing away. Ramp aggression not looking so great for DXA. Trying to walk through everything, but
they've won the mini battle because Vantage feel like they have to back up to site. They have ramp under control now. They have short taken with this smoke. Actually, that's a CT smoke. So Damyo hoping a player pushes through.
Vantage have had to retreat as well because they lost their B player. It was a 1-for-1 between Lucas and Vision. So they have to have, basically Viridian rotating over.
It's the same old story again for DXA. I mean, it's been working out very well for them. Just a late up ramp with less than a minute left on the clock. We've seen it before. No surprise we see it again. But the critical player here is Damyo, who we're looking at right now. If he can hold this position down, DXA can't plant the bomb. There he goes. Keo reacting fast enough to get the second as well. Omichella just didn't look ready enough. And now 25 seconds left. Bomb does need to be picked up and planted. That it will. Orp was landing, but unfortunately a thick box in the way. Now Hunter coming from behind. Finds two and turns around on its head. Roflko knows where the Orp is. Tries to take that fight first, but he's going to lose out. And it's going to be 7-5 for the Vantage side and a good CT half. And unfortunately, folks, we are going to go back to a quick commercial break. You'll have to wait to see how this one finishes out. We'll be back very, very shortly.
Welcome back, guys. Second half, Vantage v DXA. The winner will continue on. The loser will go home. The ESL Melbourne Challenger Oceania closed qualifier. I gotta say once again, Oceania is absolutely monstering this map at the moment, okay? It's on 100 ADR, 105 ADR. We get onto those pistols as the Glocks. They're starting to rush in onto this A site, and DXA a bit out of position, only Kia on Tetris. And they're gonna realize that they're gonna be having to play post plant very quickly. Actually, they faked this one out. I think they'll actually plant it this time. Kyo trying to push a bit forward, trying to stop that plant with somewhat success somehow, but looks like the retake is going to be happening here. Lucas is the duel, he's trying to shut down Damio. Damio's going to witness Jules, but two weapons are better than one. And now Skullhunter coming out of nowhere, but just doesn't matter. Lucas basically stops Skullhunter in his tracks. And DXA get an important win.
Lucas nice enough to give the defuse over to the IGL as well. Whatever the IGL says you must do, so he's probably saying, give me the defuse, mate. Give me the MVP, please. To be fair, the money is probably going to be a bit more useful on Motion. He's going to be more of the supportive role. He's going to need the flashes, the support flashes, and so on. So, yeah, I mean, the $300 for the defuse can go a long way.
Being used by DXA. Potential to tie it up, but this one's going to be a hard one because they know the force blast coming.
Oh, 100%. The thing that DXA know is the U2 is going to be lacking if they find out that Vantage have Galils. Well, obviously, with the plant, you have enough like a Galil armor, usually most of the time, like Galil armor helmet. Some players, of course, if they got a kill, then you have $300 extra for Galil armor. So that's where you see Damio with a smoke. You have Skullhunter with a smoke, Vision with a smoke as well. I think those have been dropped over by Viridian, to be fair. I'm not too sure. But yeah, as soon as DXA find out that it's going to be Galils, they know whatever util they see, it's probably going to be a commit. It's not really going to be a fake, purely because Vantage don't have enough util to fake.
Yeah, they've only got 3 smokes. They have no more flashes as well. So they're going to have to play contact.
This boost is going to be huge for Roflko and Kia right here.
Yep. They
if they're patient enough. I don't think it's going to be checked either. Oh, it is. How about that?
That's the man himself, Michello, man. He's absolutely fragging out here. 98 ADR so far. Skullhunter actually going to does a bit of damage. 1-for-1 here, drops almost immediately, and looks like Skullhunter's going straight to the old default spot. Should be sprayed. It is sprayed. He can't move out of it at the moment because he's not on the site. Gonna go back to the new default boxes. We'll get the bomb down at least. Starts taking a lot of damage. Trying to get into that cheeky little location. Vantage. They lose Viridian. Now making it a 3v3. Lucas trying to rush forward, but they're all firing shots back as well. Vision pick up an M4. Skullhunter going through nowhere, trying to see if he can find anyone else, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Have a Vision shuts down Emotion, going for the flank, and now it's going to be up to Hugh. Hugh doesn't have the kit. Damio. Easy spray down, makes it 8 for Vantage. And Vantage win that force buy.
Yeah, it all comes down to the fact that Omichella opens up with that boost. You know, they find the boost. Roflko, bit of bad timing. I mean, he crouches and looks down. I'm not sure if he was just trying to reposition slightly. They did it at literally the worst possible time because Omi was walking straight into the crosshair. If he just waited a couple seconds longer, unfortunately ends up coming out of duck and going straight into Omichella's crosshair. Gets his head taken completely off. As now DXA have it all to do under pressure to win a few rounds here, especially this one. They've got them forced back.
Bit of a gamble. Got a few M4s here as well, Vantage. Viridian still has a scout. That's kind of interesting. Damio doesn't get the extra peak of information. So that big puff of smoke. You're just looking towards the catwalk, see if you can just catch the player Off balance. And push coming in from Vantage. They check the boost again like Oceania did last round. Vision. He's been taken down by the 5-7s. I have a feeling there's just going to be only one person on the A side. They'll be right about it. And Oceania is going to go across the coals. Scout Hunter goes down. Looks like it's looking pretty good for DXA at the moment. It's a 4v2. DXA looking all low HP though, but it doesn't really matter as Viridian's got the scout. Damio is a player they're going to be heavily leaning on. Oh, Viridian whiffs big time. Big whiff. He's been dicked Damio as well. Daniel will be traded out by Lucas, but Viridian is going to blast away, but doesn't really matter. Lucas to trade, and DXA have won the force buy with very little invested into it. Like, very little force buy. Like, not really a strong suit. And DXA have made it 7 and potentially could make it 8.
I tell you what, a very unsung hero so far today is Lucas. He has had some very big plays. We saw it with the pistol. I mean, we saw it at the end of Mirage. We've seen it here again now. He's not really got the stat line that you look at and go, wow, like, he's been playing incredible. Like 13-10, nothing major, which it isn't really, but he's had some very good, like, solo plays. Constantly, I look at the bottom of the screen and it's his name, you know, that we're watching, finding frags.
Not looking too good for Vantage at the moment. Haven't been able to get much damage, but they're suffering a lot in return. Gale been giving to Viridian. Both teams looking to the top of those smokes. You gotta be careful with those ramp smokes now. If you put them too deep, you leave a little opening above. Viridian just waiting for the boost. And Oceania pushing the entry. More than checking sandbags. And not a good check of sandbags leads to horrible things like this, but somehow they've got onto the A side. Vision drops, and that should be a second here for Roflko. Roflko gets a third as well, but damn you with the trade of the Tech 9. Timely intervention, but he's only got Tech 9 and 15 HP, and the bomb is nowhere near him.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, Damio still can win this round. Let's not count him out just yet. Galil in hand as well, but HP lacking as he takes a shot through the box. Gonna fake out the plant. Not gonna fake out any CTs though to come peeking. They're happy to just give the plant. And now they're gonna double swing, and they will. But yeah, what a play from Hugh. I mean, Roflko playing sandbags as well. Very, very rare do you see two players playing sandbags like that. Hugh takes the contact. They find Hugh. Hugh actually does well to do some damage as well. And then Roflko's just teed up for 3. Wasn't expecting the third, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was a very good transfer back towards the site. Does get picked off eventually, but it just won the round basically there and then. Of course, they had to win the 2v1, but the big play there was from Hugh and Roflko.
Definitely got to say, Hugh, especially like the 2-minute sandbags, I'd expect the second person. They didn't even molly it after they killed the first player. And they didn't even check it either, actually, because they just assumed one player was there. And yeah, Roflko, like, they were just so dazed and confused on how Roflko was getting all these kills. They were checking Kevin. They didn't check sandbags till it was too late when Damio came out of secret and took down Roflko.
A technical pause coming in. Hopefully it's not one that lasts too long, because, you know, this has been a back and forth game, a very entertaining one. I
think they've reconnected, actually. Should you expect a match back? I think it was Kia to DC.
It's been a very close Vertigo as well. Arguably the closest map of the day so far for us on the V stream. And probably overall, to be honest, like with the way the scores have gone on the A stream today as well. I don't recall where a map has really felt in limbo like this, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't. Like I say, I think both matches from both teams, especially in the upper bracket and the lower bracket, have been very, very close.
These are the rounds that you just cannot afford to lose if you're DXA.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not really. I'm holding my breath on this one, okay? Because we've already seen a few force fired losses. To be fair, though, it's only Glocks and whatnot. But you can't underestimate it. Like, I mean, they won with like I think a few deagles and a scout. Like, yeah, here comes the push coming through. Drop motion. He's gonna drop back. He's gonna play the cross in. Crane HG grenade. Motion can fumble. Jeez, someone did the cold zero jump, and Motion got knifed. But that's going to help Vantage's economy out, and well, they've lost an M4 unfortunately, but I don't think they're going to grab it anyway. But DXA take the lead now, 9-8.
Yeah, interesting that Keo has bought an MP9 himself. He's actually refunded it.
For, you know, good new feature to refund.
Yeah, very helpful because he would have been a bit stuck there. I mean, Hugh's already stuck with an MP9 himself, and you know this is going to be a buy round for Vantage. So yeah, definitely don't want two MP9s coming in here. Roflko with a fast drop play. The shots from up top B are going to tee up Roflko for another frag potentially. They will be waiting around the swing. Meanwhile, over towards A, ramp has been successfully taken by Vantage. They've pushed these smokes. They're gathering info where they can. Spectable of the obviously sandbags play earlier. They're going to make sure they double check it, triple check it, quadruple check it.
Q, he's trying to poke and prod. Does hit Skull Hunter for a bit of damage.
Where's Keo right now? Keo is over towards A short, and Motion finds vision down towards B. That's alert gathered. They know now the bomb should be towards A. As it is, and it's going. Hugh and Keo combined for 2 big kills and make it 3 for the biggest round, arguably, of this match so far. And it goes the way of DXA. Vantage, they can't afford to have the same slips as what they had before. They had really hot starts on Anubis. It fell out of their hands. They do not want a repeat of those affairs
And
in
Mirage
this
as
map
well.
3 decider. Yeah, Mirage as well. Let's not forget about Mirage.
Yep. DXA got a bit of advantage as well. They've got a bit of money in their bank account as well, so they can, like, their force buy will be pretty bountiful actually if they went for it. Even if they save a couple of guns, they've got one more buy. And Vantage have only got Eagles, P250s, and that's pretty much it. And against this B site, I'd actually prefer Tech 9s, but doesn't really matter too much. They know what they're doing, the double boost. Lucas and Motion will see both. Motion will pop off Damio's head, and Lucas has a bit of a devil of the time, but eventually does take down Viridian. Jumping on the first box with vision. Sees it all. Deep smoke. Oceania looking towards drop, but be careful at drop. 1D's Keo, but Hugh to trade. HE being thrown in, that's going to catch vision. And the Vertigo can hear that as well. Bomb trying to be planted, Skull Hunter getting the plant.
Uh-oh.
Vertigo trying to knife, but he can't fight Skull Hunter. And Skull Hunter's got the 1v3, but Skull Hunter did not pick up a weapon unfortunately. They got that P250 still. Oh no. He gives himself away as an initial shot, and everyone just peeks him, and that'll be 11 for DXA.
Mission accomplished though there for Vantage. Like, getting the plant is massive for the economy, so yeah, I mean, very lucky somehow Motion had a butter knife in that round.
He's slicing air, mate, with that knife. Is just slicing air. And Skull Hunter's just giggling. The bomb plant sound was just all around him. He just couldn't hear where Skull Hunter was planting. Planting. DXA though, they make a bit of money out of that. Keo. Oh, jeez. Gets a shot and it fires in between them, and Vision, with a flash from Damio, gets the opener towards B. Now Lucas in a bit of trouble himself. Flashbang goes down. Lucas trying to clear out Vision. Does enough damage for Vision though. Now Motion having a few nades chucked towards him. Trying to finish off Lucas, but Lucas didn't take much damage actually.
No, Motion took it all for him.
Yeah.
They expected Lucas to just reposition towards white box, so they nade it, and it's Motion that takes all the flak.
Q on off angle. Vantage could get caught out here. Q on this angle. Q's got the line up as well. He's got a 2K. Cut out by Oceania. Bomb recovered. Roflko is going to re-peek, and they know they're not going fire middle, and that's going to be straight away towards A. That's going to be a bit stressful for DXA because DXA have no A control, so they're going to have to peek all these angles and might have to use utility to get back onto the A side. But that's not what Vantage are doing. Vantage are going back to B.
Yeah, Lucas needs to be wary of mid as well, though, because they've doubled up on A. Basically has to play B retake at this point. The problem is, for DXA, they've only got one Molotov to really help them for the retake. Lucas, yep, I'm just going to play the numbers now. We'll be using this Molotov to stop the palm momentarily. And there it is. It's going to start burning on Oceania. Luckily, he has a smoke to distinguish it. And this B site's so hard to retake when the smokes are down like this. Surprised they're even going for it. Yes, it's 3v3, but this is one of the hardest bomb sites to retake on the whole entire game.
Grabs an AK, Lucas. Oh, jeez, just didn't go well for them at all. And Vision and Viridian able to hold to make it 9-11. Yeah, a bit surprised they tried to push on that, given the fact they lost one early, and they had no trade potential on that player in particular. And it's just like, yeah, maybe you should just move back. But at the same time, they already had half committed, and it's just like you can't, you know, uncommit after you're half committed, otherwise you're just going to get sprayed in the back.
Yeah, and probably what also helped them with the decision to go for it was the fact that they knew they were going to have a buy this round anyway. If they hadn't had a buy in this round, then I honestly would guess that they don't go for that. As soon as that Molotov gets distinguished and the plant goes down, that's it, round over.
They did have a HE grenade though, but I don't think that was really positioned well, like as in like before the plant happened.
Timeout over. Let's see what DXA can conjure. What can Vantage counteract DXA set up with? I mean, we've seen 2B a few times from DXA. It's got some kills, yes, but then they found themselves having to retake A and vice versa. So we'll see how this one pans out. A big round again coming in. I mean, Vantage lose this one. It's back to square one for them. They're facing 3 match points for DXA and a lack of money as well to follow.
I think they heard Daniel at stairs, but he's got out now. The HE grenades did do a bit of damage, not too much. Actually rotated a lot towards the B side. 2 towards middle. They've over-rotated. And their bomb is at A main. Keo takes out Skull on top, but he's going to be dropped by Viridian. That's going to lead the rotate back towards A. Vision catches Lucas in the lurk position as well. That's horrible. Ooh, that smoke didn't go well for Omi. And Michelle has to walk through it.
DXA having to make plays on B as well because they lose a player. Motion trying to get some info as well. And the only information he gets is that Vision has taken his head off. And that's going to open up a play onto A if they choose to continue to advance. Roflko being found over towards A. Vision still continuing to find kills on B. That's round done. Vantage find 10 and get this one back within 1.
And also not to mention as well, I think Roflko, he's going to start saving this at this stage. Save it for the next round because they've got no money. It's going to be an eco and Vantage will tie it up 11-11. Most likely. Unless, of course, DXA force up. But that would be a very, very ballsy force up if they do. And this game's getting a lot closer. And it's a Vantage. They found the afterburners finally. Roflko does pick up the AWP. It's going to be a huge save going on to the next round. Vision. Be a bit careful. But he'll live. This bomb radius is a pretty big now. It's going to be the last tactical timeout for DXA. I wonder what they're going to do here. They're going to force up into this. Or just play next round as their final gun round.
I mean, it's one of these, right? I mean, it's awkward. Like, you have, what, 3 rounds left? So
Mhm.
ideally, what you should do is you should guarantee yourself 2 decent buys and go buy eco buy.
Mhm.
So instead, you just eco here, you buy the next round, and then you have no money if it goes wrong on the final. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yeah, it would be a force buy regardless. Like, it would be a
Yeah.
buy and force buy. Yeah, that I guess they probably agree with that. You know, Hills Cooper's law and Flom's law, just getting the force buy ready, and the Roflko gets everything frag, but you're not grabbing that AK at T spawn. Vantage already working with a man down. They've got to be careful if they give like indication that all of them are at A, they might actually grab that AK at T spawn that Roflko's got early on. In fact, that's what they're doing. They're pushing down through middle.
I'm
Try and grab it.
genuinely surprised that Vantage just haven't hit the brakes and gone to defend the AK. Because now they just allowed the DXA to grab an extra rifle, grab more firepower to try and win this round.
Exactly, Motion's got it right there and then. Eddie, Radiant takes down Lucas and was bullied.
Ooh.
There's also flash as well, so Mission has to run off site. Roflko goes down, that's the Yorp hitting the deck. Hell's Motion coming from behind. Hughes grabbed the Yorp, trying to keep control of the site. Get that bomb planted.
He was so tempted to peek. He is so tempted to peek heaven there, but just, yeah, just feels like it's going to be too costly if it goes wrong. And these 2 rifles are going to be the backbone of what is to be the buy versus buy round to come. I mean, it's going to be 11-11. Whoever wins is going to have, you know, their first shot at winning the match. So
it's gonna be a tough one because both of us can be buy rounds regardless. Like, I think DXA will have a decentish buy if they go down 12-11. Same with Vantage. Motion's gonna be careful. Swinging a bit too much, but jeez.
yeah, I just don't understand that, Josh. I really don't understand that out of Motion. That 3k is going to go a long way. If he saves the AK here, he essentially saves 3k what he's going to need if they lose this round. You know,
Exactly.
so yeah, I just don't really understand going for the kill there. There is absolutely zero profitability in that play.
Yep, and also like with trading in particular, especially on the CT side, you get nothing out of it if it's a 1-for-1 trade. The T side are the ones that get anything out of it because their weapons are cheaper and they are able to generate a lot more money than you. You gotta be a lot more protective of your weapons, especially in a very very detrimental scenario.
Yeah, just very surprised. Like someone as smart as Motion just makes that little bit of a blunder, to be honest. I mean, ideally for him,
maybe he got caught like on a sandbag and you accidentally crouched up.
But my point is, he shouldn't have even been anywhere near A. He should just be in T spawn with his teammate. But I mean, ideally for DXA, they just win this round here, 5 alive, and he doesn't need to worry about it. But it's the ifs and maybes that you need to prepare for. Ooh, Keo. 1 HP left.
Yep. Jeez, and Vertigo gets the opening onto Roflko, and this is not looking so good for DXA. Viridian, let's go for the wall bangs towards the tops. They could easily be going home here. We're already at home, but going out have to be in the crowd to watch ESL Challenger in Melbourne.
It's always worse when you sat in the crowd thinking, what if? What if we did this? What if we did that to be on that stage right now?
Yep. Gonna be bomb site Lucas looking for the boost. Get anyone there towards the danger sign boost. Just waiting for it. Achievement Friend should do a bit of damage. Vision. Gonna smoke off. Want back of sight, so try and play it. He's play the old thing that he's gonna be at back of sight. Lucas almost gets the opener, but he gets stinked by a wall bang, and he's gonna have to surrender B site. Hugh has taken down Daniel. I think the flank is on. The bomb is gonna be planted, but not the flank actually is from CT.
They're gonna go for it. I don't think they're going for it.
Ooh.
The problem is they go for it, they lose. They have nothing in the last round. They have no util really to get back into the site other than 2 flashbangs. Decision needs to be made. They're going. And this is the big decider here. Bomb is ticking. No kits on anyone other than Lucas. And they try to get their way back into the sides. Vision trying to hold it down for the squad. Lucas having to stick the bomb, but the Glock seals the round for Vantage. And they will have the map and match point.
The worst case scenario happened there for Lucas. Lucas did not cap the bomb immediately.
Just couldn't find it in the smoke.
Yeah, just didn't have it at all.
DXA need to make sure they get back to finding first blood. They've lost first blood too many times in this second half, and it's been costing them. And now, I mean, last round of regulation, we could be going to OT. Let's not count out these MP9s and FAMUS, because there are a lot of sections of this map which we touched on earlier that the MP9s can do a lot of damage from. You've got A short, you've got B stairs, you've got an aggressive play in mid potentially. If you get deep enough smokes down ramp, the MP9s can be up and close and personal behind those smokes. So let's not count out DXA just yet, but if you're picking either side right now to win the round, I think everyone is picking the same side.
The MP9 actually done a bit of damage to Vision. Actually got a pretty decent force buy out of all this.
Flashbang, Roflko's teed up, and there's 2, and that's enough. Yes, he loses his life, but 2 is plenty. I'd love to see that sticker combo. I've only just noticed it.
What's sticker combo?
I don't know. It was the AK on Omichella, I think. Yeah, it would have been Omichella's AK. It looked pretty fun. There it is.
Jeez, Omichella
Doing damage. 2 versus 2.
His 80 on the last 2 maps is insane.
Yeah, really turning up for the squad.
But the problem is the bomb. Neither of them have the bomb. The bomb is in no man's land.
I don't think DXA know where the bomb is either, to be honest, because they're still over towards A.
They should have known that it's in middle somewhere. They decided not to guard it, but to be fair, they can't really guard it. It's in a horrible position for them. And they got 27 seconds to find that bomb, and the only area they can really go to is B.
Yeah, Hugh's hearing this.
Hugh is towards back of side. Flashbang being thrown in. Hugh at default, just ducking downwards. He's getting 2k. Oh, damn, Viridian. Jeez, he's even being sprayed under pressure and he gets it. Oh, HG being thrown in. Kira's been whacked in the nog. He doesn't have a helmet, so it does so much damage. Kira takes down Omichella though, and it's Viridian on 1 HP. And Kira has no idea where Viridian is. Doesn't see that little AK. Oh, beautiful from Viridian. Advantage. Take the series 2-1. Big 1% play for Viridian there. The most riskiest play is to go on those the first box to jump up, and deals the absolute end for DXA, and DXA indeed are going home 13-11.